I actually came to LaGrange because our family, we lived in Douglasville, and we had bought a cabin on the New River. It's actually in Franklin, but where we lived was closer to the LaGrange line. And then my mother-in-law died, and her and my father-in-law lived in Virginia. And he really wanted to be on the lake, and he said, find a house on the lake. He goes, and I will move to Georgia. And he moved. I mean, sight unseen. I found a house for him. He moved, and we just decided he moved, you take the step, and we loved LaGrange, so we moved to LaGrange. And that was, 2006, I want to say. Born and raised in California, have 5 older brothers and 1 younger sister. Came from a really hippie background, and we were always camping, rode horses growing up, windsurfed, surfed, sailed, bicycled a lot. I was a runner, and so there was just a lot of outdoor activity in California. My brother had committed suicide, and we moved to a little place called Somas. And then we moved up to Arroyo Grande, San Luis Obispo area, Pismo Beach. Just kind of tried to get away and change life a little bit. I guess when everything started falling apart there, I moved to Tennessee and worked for the airlines. I worked for Wings West, which is an affiliate of American Airlines, and got really into writing then and music. Met my husband, and we got married and moved West Virginia to here. There was a gal, Angela Hutchins, who was in the Servant Scholar program at LaGrange College, and she wanted to resurrect Acoustic Cafe, which was an on-campus open mic night. We got the place that is currently Cart Barn, but at the time Dash owned it, and they let us go in on Friday nights and just have open mic and a little community. She was graduating, so she was really busy, and she was gone quite often, and slowly I started doing a few more Friday nights. She'd call and say, I've got to go do this, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. They wanted to start charging us to use the facility, and we just thought, okay, we can't really do that because we weren't really charging people to come in. So I had this building, and it was my holistic fitness and nutrition building. I called a friend of mine, Barry Waldrop, and I said, Barry, just come check out this place and tell me what you think about doing music in it. And he came in and he loved it. He said, the sound is amazing. He goes, I wish I would have known you had this place a long time ago. And he said, I will book your first 5 artists. That's kind of how it went. Angela graduated, Barry booked my first 5 artists, and from there, it just kind of took over. So that was 6 years ago. I love to cook. So we have a family of cooks. I've got 3 sons, and they all cook, and my husband's a great cook, and everybody chips in one way or another. So that's kind of a passion that we all are interested in, and it kind of keeps us moving. In fact, we have a continuous family group chat going for quite a while now, for 4 or 5 years. Since the kids have been out of the house and cooking, we all take pictures of our meals. It's like every night and say, this is what I'm doing tonight, and top this. And I write still, and I play. I mean, not as serious as I would, I don't want to be on stage or anything, but it is one of those things that's enjoyable to do. I think when I start getting a little crazy in my head, if I can write things down and put it in some sort of order or format or something, even emotional or passionate, I could see it and sort of assess it and go, oh, okay, I get why I'm anxious about a situation or angry at someone or even myself. So it just kind of puts perspective, and I can step back and then re-step into the situation with a better frame of mind. I think it's really great for the young folks particularly, but it gives them an outlet. I think it's really cool that LaGrange provides all kinds of structured things for kids. This is structured in the sense that they know they're going to get on stage, they know they're going to perform, they know they're going to have a show, but they have the creative ability to write their own music, figure out how they want to produce it. They learn how to work the equipment on the stage, and they're expressing, and they meet other kids with the same interest. I think that's really hard when you have a really creative community and there's not really an outlet for it, and I think that's what Pure Life provides. When we bought this building, my husband and I, we were told, don't buy there. We were literally told, you don't want to be over there, nobody's going to come see you, and this was when I opened as a fitness facility. And slowly I had, folks coming over. So it was interesting to see people come into an area in the community that they just weren't generally coming into. And it surprised me because I didn't think twice of it. Going forward, as the community started to grow, I just found myself attracted to the people. I am from California, I grew up a hippie, and people were just real natural and laid back in this area, and I liked it. I'm Maggie McDonald, and I'm the story of LaGrange.